Hello, everyone.
Paredão branco. Paredão gastado.
Driving through a storm like this isn't just scary, it genuinely feels like you've been thrown into a real-life disaster movie with no way out. While documenting the storm, a Russian officer stood too close to the shoreline and was violently hit by a powerful wave that knocked him off his feet instantly. Coming face to face with an elephant like this is extremely dangerous, and the safest move is to reverse the vehicle as quickly as possible to create distance. Rammed earth construction can last for decades, but only if it's done properly. And this example clearly shows what happens when something goes wrong. A vehicle lost control and crashed into a gas station along Brazil's BR-135 highway, but luckily no one at the station was hurt. In just a split second, a normal drive turns into chaos when both vehicles lose control and collide like this.
This Chinese version
Severe flooding in Brazil triggered a landslide that caused a house to collapse right in the middle of the street in a terrifying moment. To reach Hidden Beach in El Nido, Philippines visitors must swim through a tight, rocky gap, but the strong waves make this journey far more challenging than it looks. This situation shows how risky it is for a child to cross the road alone, and why adults must always supervise them around traffic. This is NASA's Artemis II mission, planned to fly astronauts around the moon on April 7th, 2026. Marking humanity's return to deep space after decades.
Next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston, now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Forgetting to set the parking brake led to the car slowly rolling into a lake in Jiangsu, China, shocking everyone nearby. A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck Tibet near Shigatse, north of Mount Everest, causing homes to collapse and sending strong tremors across Nepal and India. In a split second, the pedestrian stepped back to avoid danger as a truck overturned on the street in Jiangxi, China. The sound of the ice breaking under these waves is incredibly satisfying, like nature putting on its own powerful show. The tension rises instantly when you realize the animal outside your kitchen window isn't just anything, but a powerful lion staring right at you.
Alrighty, got everyone in, so on the count of three, we're going to say crocodile snap. 1, 2, 3.
Crocodile snap.
The sky over Wudalianchi, China, turns dark and dramatic as a massive supercell storm builds, bringing heavy rain and powerful atmospheric energy. She thought she was opening the shop, but the door had other plans and chose chaos instead.
Oh my God.
Watch out for the power lines!
Lava from an active volcano is flowing across the road, turning an ordinary route into a dangerous and surreal scene. A powerful smoke vortex rises from the Red Canyon wildfire in Wyoming, which has already destroyed over 124,000 acres, turning the sky into a chaotic and intense scene. This incident shows how quickly things can go wrong, as a car in Xinjiao, China, loses control near a bridge and falls into the river. A powerful whirlpool formed in Dali, China, creating a striking scene on the lake and attracting a crowd of people watching in amazement. Heavy rainfall caused floodwaters to rise rapidly in Mexico, eventually sweeping away an entire riverside restaurant in a powerful and destructive scene. Unusual hailstorms struck Guangdong, China, with massive hailstones up to 5 centimeters in size, falling suddenly and catching residents completely off guard. You've probably seen accidents and collisions on the road, but you don't usually see a full-on drinking table set up like this right in the middle of it. A massive landslide sends tons of rock crashing down the mountainside, creating a powerful cloud of dust as nature reshapes the landscape in seconds. A massive cloud formation rolled over the Canary Islands in Spain, creating a breathtaking cloud waterfall effect that covered the landscape. These tiny shrimp might be small, but the sheer number caught here is incredible, turning this haul into a truly impressive catch.
Thế mở bán lên thì bảo là mọi người bảo đặc sản sông Hồng nhiều lắm.
A powerful tsunami struck a Honua village in Russia, sending massive waves surging inland and sweeping vehicles and debris through the streets. This natural light beam is called a sun pillar, and it forms when flat ice crystals in the atmosphere reflect sunlight back toward the observer. This phenomenon is called a sun halo, an atmospheric optical effect that occurs when sunlight is refracted and reflected by ice crystals high in the sky. What was once a dry riverbed quickly filled with rushing brown water as flash flooding swept through and eroded the surrounding terrain. Thick layers of ice broke apart and surged over Stockport Dam in the United Kingdom, creating powerful currents that carried floating ice downstream. Massive ice cliffs break away from Great Glacier in Torres del Paine, Chile, crashing into the lake and spraying water everywhere as spectators look on in disbelief.
Okay. Okay. Yes, ist nah. Scheiße. Okay, jetzt gerade riesen Wetterknuss, Mann.
In India, fishermen were shocked when they pulled up a gigantic oarfish from the sea, and it took 6 men just to lift its massive body. Heavy rain proved too much for the Teufbach stream in Switzerland, forcing it out of its banks and setting off landslides that carried trees downhill.
Cuatro aguaceros de agua. En la vida uno había visto eso. 2, 3 y 4 tormentas.
Dashcam footage captured the terrifying moment a 9.1 magnitude earthquake struck Japan, causing vehicles in Tokyo to shake violently and lose control. For the first time in Chuvashia, Russia, intense snowmelt from surrounding farmland surged toward residential areas and nearly drowned an entire village. A powerful earthquake struck Anchorage, Alaska, and home footage reveals how violently the interior of the house shook during the tremor. Major landslide occurred in a Tajikistan valley near the Kyrgyzstan border, leaving sections of the road to the neighboring country blocked. While it may look like a mysterious object in the sky, the moving light is actually a distorted sun halo influenced by rapidly changing atmospheric conditions. Known as the lion's mane jellyfish, this species is one of the largest cold-water jellyfish in the world, often found in the northern Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Although the river's neon green color appears unusual, it is actually the result of fluorescent dye, a substance frequently used in Canada to detect water system leaks. The Himalayas erupt with a colossal avalanche that tears through trees and blankets the valley in snow, leaving onlookers stunned and recording every second.
Yan mga kamaster, oh. Espada kung tawagin mga master. Yan, huli niya mga master. Napakahaba, oh. Oo, napakahaba. Yan.
This is what it looks like when your cat flips its mood instantly and goes from calm to attacking you without warning. This is what happens when your cat decides it's time for chaos and you just happen to be in the way. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.